So it's been a while since I posted some of my videos because I don't post often. So, here are the list of error codes you can get on your old original Xbox from the year 2001. Error code 01 problem. General motherboard issue. Cause solution. Cause is unknown. It is recommended to replace the motherboard. Error code 02 problem. EEPROM check failed. This error is triggered by the bootloader and as a result does not display an error code on screen. You will see the Xbox rebooting and flashing red and green lights, frag. Cause solution. You flashed something wrong or caused a short somewhere on your motherboard, possibly while soldering. If you're using a mod chip and you just flashed it, try again using a different BIOS. If you recently did some soldering to your Xbox, check for any stray solder balls that may be present and carefully remove them. Error code 03. Just like error code 01. Rewind the video all the way to error code 1 if you didn't pay attention. Error code 04 problem. RAM check failed. This error is triggered by the bootloader and as a result does not display an error code on screen. You will see the Xbox rebooting and flashing red and green lights, frag. Cause solution. RAM chip failure. This could be from pins on the RAM chips becoming bridged, possibly from an accidental splash of solder or a failed 128 MB RAM upgrade. Remember, electrostatic shock can sometimes damage integrated circuit chips like RAM chips. So even if you can't see a problem, the RAM could still be fried. Replacing the RAM chips could be a solution but is risky and time-consuming. Error code 05. For those who hate this video being time-consuming, skip to error code 06. Problem. Hard disk drive, HDD, not locked. Cause solution. If you have not replaced your Xbox's BIOS via a mod chip TSOP flash, then your HDD needs to be locked using a special password that is generated based on your Xbox's EEPROM, which is unique for each individual Xbox. Microsoft designed it this way to prevent people from being able to plug the drive into a computer and have access to its contents and thus hacking it. Virtually all non-retail BIOSes, including ModChip, TSOP, will not require the hard drive to be locked in order to start. If you're seeing this error on a non-retail BIOS, then chances are your ModChip TSOP flash process had issues and for some reason you are now using a stock BIOS which is now requiring a password-locked hard drive again. If you're seeing this error and your Xbox has been soft-modded through GameSafe font audio exploits, then you just need to lock your drive again. Hopefully you have your EEPROM backed up at this point because if not, things get a lot more complicated. If you unlocked your HDD on the Xbox itself, using Config Magic for example, chances are the app you used made a backup of your EEPROM for you and is now sitting on your drive called eeprom.bin or something similar. You can plug the HDD into a computer at this point and use an Xbox Hard Drive Explorer program like Explorer 360 inches, Windows only, to view its files to copy your EEPROM backup. There are multiple ways to lock a HDD, one of which is by using Xbox HDM by author Al Dotsfan. Xbox HDM runs on a PC and one of its features is the ability to lock hard drives if you have an EEPROM backup. Choose option 3 from Xbox HDM and follow the on-screen instructions to lock the HDD. Error code 06 problem. Incorrect hard drive password. Cause solution. The hard disk drive, HDD, is locked but it is locked with a password that belongs to a different Xbox. You will need to unlock the HDD and then relock it using the correct password. As stated above, each Xbox is locked using a password that is generated based on each Xbox's unique EEPROM. Assuming you have the EEPROM of your Xbox backed up, you will just need to unlock the drive and relock it using your EEPROM backup. See the solution for error code 05 for more info. Error code 07 problem. Hard drive timeout, HDD took too long to become ready. Cause solution. The Xbox seems to know the HDD is present but it times out waiting for the drive to become ready and respond to commands. This is probably due to a loose connection or faulty wire. See the solution for error code 08. If you're using a SATA to IDE adapter, it's possible that the adapter you're using is not compatible with the drive you're using or isn't compatible with the Xbox at all. Try another SATA to IDE adapter HDD combination. Some green drives are temperamental with certain SATA adapters. This error may also be caused if you have a SATA to IDE adapter and you are not using an 80-wire IDE cable by default. They are 40-wire cables. Or, the console's DVD drive is bad preventing access to the hard drive via the IDE bus. Swap the DVD drive with one from a different Xbox. They are all interchangeable. The error code 7 said that you can see solutions to error code 8, which we are going to find out the solution. By the way, if you see this helpful, or I'm giving out great content, then please subscribe. It's totally free and it takes no money. And also please make this the second video that I made that broke the world for 1K views. Anyways, let's get onto it. Error code 08 like error code 05, this will take long. People that hate time consuming can skip to another code. Problem: no hard drive found. Caused solution: the Xbox can't find the hard disk drive, HDD, while booting up. Try the following. If you are using a SATA to IDE adapter, you will need an 80-wire IDE cable. By default, it will be a 40-wire cable. Make sure the IDE ribbon cable, flat gray cable, is securely connected to the HDD, the DVD drive, and the motherboard itself. Check the IDE cable for signs of damage. If the cable looks like it has been scraped or has evidence of any damage, then replace it. Check the HDD's power cable and make sure it's securely plugged in. If you can wiggle the HDD power cable around and make the Xbox work at certain times, then the leads coming from the power supply are loose and the power supply should be replaced. Take the HDD out and make sure the jumper is set correctly. There should be a diagram printed on the drive's label that shows how the jumper should be connected. Make sure it's set to cable select, CS, master, or isn't present at all. If the drive is set to slave, then you will run into issues. If all other cables are in fact securely connected and not damaged, you can try replacing the IDE cable anyway. It's possible that it is damaged in a way that isn't visible and IDE cables are cheap to come by. If all else fails, your hard drive is probably to blame and is faulty and needs to be replaced. Error code 09 problem: hard drive parameters are missing or incorrect. Caused solution: very uncommon error. The hard drive power cable may be unplugged. It might be in the wrong transfer mode, PIO, DMA, or the jumper is set to slave instead of master. If it's a debug console, the size may be incorrect. Minimum size is required for debug. Replace the hard drive otherwise. Error code 10 problem: DVD drive timeout. Caused solution: similar to error codes 07 and 08, this is usually caused by a loose, faulty cable. The Xbox seems to know the DVD drive is present, but it times out waiting for the drive to become ready and respond to commands. Check the yellow cable running from the motherboard to the DVD drive. If all else fails, replace the DVD drive. Problem: no DVD drive found. Caused solution: the Xbox cannot find the DVD drive. Similar to error code 10, this is usually from a loose, faulty cable. See solutions for error code 10. Note that many non-retail BIOSes can be configured to skip using a DVD drive entirely. Sorry that I didn't say the error code 11. Error code 12 problem: DVD drive parameters are missing or incorrect. Caused solution: this is an uncommon error. There will be a chance or your Xbox will make your fans go to high speed if your fan is damaged. No error code for the damaged fan. Try solutions for error code 10. Error code 13 problem: dashboard failed to launch due to missing, bad key, or anything else that would prevent it from running, and the dashboard didn't specify why it failed. Caused solution: this can be caused by a kernel version issue but is a lot less common in recent years. Make sure you're running the latest kernel. If you're using a softmod, make sure your dashboard and softmod files are installed correctly. It is recommended to use JCRocky5's Xbox softmodding tool as your softmod installer, if you're using something else currently. If you are receiving this error only when launching games, try deleting E, if it exists. Error code 14 problem: dashboard failed to launch, generic error. Caused solution: similar to error code 13. This can also result from changing names of files or messing with files on the HDD without knowing the repercussions. A common cause is from changing the boot orders or names of startup files on the HDD. It can also happen when you are rebuilding your HDD with a Slayer CD and the power was cut. Or if your DVD drive is going bad when attempting to load a disk that uses PBL, such as Hexen. Error code 16 problem: internal clock cannot be set. Common error, caused solution: this happens when the Xbox tries to boot to the stock dashboard in order to have you set the current date time, but fails to load the menu. This happens if you just replaced the HDD and are missing your clock capacitor or left your Xbox unplugged for a few hours. Erase the Microsoft dashboard files which contain the clock setting and are missing your clock capacitor or left your Xbox unplugged for a few hours. Have a revision 1.6 Xbox in an old, before 2004, BIOS installed without a clock loop patch and are missing your clock capacitor. Try starting the Xbox with the eject button instead of the power button in case it has a dual boot configuration. If that fails but you do have a mod chip installed, boot into AID or Slayers and try installing the stock dashboard back on your HDD's partition. You can also hot swap your HDD with another Xbox to reinstall the Microsoft dashboard. After the Xbox boots up and is able to set the clock successfully, update your BIOS or softmod to a more recent version to avoid this in the future. Error code 20 problem. Dashboard failed to launch. Caused solution. It was a cold boot and the dashboard didn't specify why it failed. But it needed to be noted that the DVD passed the challenge response authentication during boot. This can also happen if you tamper with the Xbox Live menu. Not sure if I'm right. The last error code. Error code 21 problem. Unspecific, generic error. Caused solution. The Xbox was instructed, possibly by an XBEU launched, to reboot the Xbox and display this error. This occurs frequently when the Xbox is unable to boot due to dashboard changes being made, i.e. an XBE hasn't been signed correctly or parts of the stock dashboard are missing. Also, if you're using XB Shortcut Maker and seeing this error code, then you might try regenerating the shortcut XBE file as it could be corrupted. If you are receiving this error only when launching games, try deleting E, if it exists. If you are trying to softmod, it may be a bad USB device. In very rare cases, a failing clock capacitor on 1.0 to 1.5 Xboxes may cause this issue. So removing it would be a wise path to explore as it is also a great risk to the health of your Xbox. And that is all of the error codes, problems caused solutions. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content when I'm posting. Please let this channel grow. Goodbye and have a great day, night. Peace out.